Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There really is no noise like Sao Paulo noise, no heat like Sao Paulo heat. A game here has always been something, and boy, this truly is something.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Takes a shot!
Well, Peter, this is a game where I really don't think I need to spell out who I'm expecting to provide the sparks. The name is Diego Maradona. Not just footballing royalty, I think what's more appropriate is godlike.
Yeah, the name itself strikes fear into the heart of opponents.
What a player.
That
was lovely, that.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Good ball, good take. Shapes to shoot!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Bullet completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Pedri cuts out the pass.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now that's well seen too. Vieira.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Oh, easy pickings there.
And it's Maradona. Maradona has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options.
De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
That's a good run down the left.
That's a shade optimistic.
Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe! Oh, sweet feet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Yaya Toure
gets the foot in and wins the ball. And he welcomes it in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, can he get onto this?
Yaya Toure.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
De Jong. That's a good ball. Oh, super ball. Showing good feet. Good read, needed to be. Nice looking ball, neatly clipped into space. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Gullit. Now it's Mbappe.
Maradona.
Tries to pass it through. That has not gone well. And it's gone back to the keeper.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Maradona really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Picked out brilliantly. And there's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
Thuram attempts a clearance.
Plenty to aim at here. Tries to cross.
Roberto Carlos is there and he can get that clear.
Now he's got space here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Yaya Toure.
And here's Mbappe.
Threads one in.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest.
Real chance! It's there!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos que vocês podem ouvir a transmissão ao vivo da partida de hoje na Rádio FM do nosso clube.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Mbappe!
Pedri. That has been knocked clear.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
And they're back on the ball again.
Cruyff.
Now it's Hullet. And he cuts out the supply. Davids.
And here's Hullet. He's found a way through.
Big chance!
He has done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substituição em campo.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Cruyff. Closing in on goal.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Plays it across.
Leicester can get it clear. And now they can clear their lines. Roberto Carlos chasing after it.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Davids.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
It's an imaginative pass.
And this is Bale.
Maldini. Quality ball.
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
And the pass is intercepted. Now this could be a chance. Pedri, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cruyff, Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not the most accurate pass. Yaya Toure. Davids. And it's Thuram. Now Neymar. Now it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. And he was quick to react. Pedri. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
A case now of complete control. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nesta cuts it out. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Hullet. And this is Cruyff. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Bale. Oh, no joy this time. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Now is this the final assault? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, lovely! Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling.
And a chance! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Now it's Messi.
And that's a good ball.
Can he finish?
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yaya Toure. And it's Pedri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pedri. Oh, cracking ball.
And he shoots! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Makalele deals with that comfortably. Pull it, and he's lost his man here. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. And it's Messi. Van Dijk. And it's Vieira. For Messi. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Steaming on goalwards. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always onto this. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Messi. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He can get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Messi. Bellingham. Thuram did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Maldini. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Cruyff. He has found the way through. And this is Messi. And he can clear it away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's gone backward here. Nice interception, well timed. And he's heaved it away. And it's Van Dijk. Pedri. And the first half is done.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service. Substitution on the field. Number 7, Bellingham.
There's the start of the second
Coming on
half.
to replace him is number
I think it'll be
18,
fascinating to see how they're
Nedved.
going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And claimed it back swiftly. Cruyff. And here's the chance to counter. Pedri. And it's Hullet. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. Nedved. Messi, brilliantly cut out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped.
He's having a shot! It's there! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 15.
So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Number
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Hullet.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have
The
worked.
attendance for
They've
this
got to
match
kick on
was
from here now.
98,004.
Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Turns and goes back. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's a pretty loose pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Threads one in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Van Dijk, driven forward, it's just beyond his reach. Baggio will... Oh, what has happened here? Nedved, well seen, saw that coming. Roberto Baggio, and he was quick to react. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Cruyff. That's a nicely weighted pass. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Shot at goal! They've done it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, that's superb. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Baggio, and he's managed to get free. Roberto Baggio!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Substitution on the field.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
Number 21, Eto'o. Number 11.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Nedved. That's tidy. And this is Eto'o. Forlan driving forwards. And this is Neymar. And this is Eto'o. Yaya Toure.
2 added minutes has been
Maldini
indicated.
gets across to intercept that. Forlan. And he's taking no chances there. And that's another throw. And it's Forlan. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Neymar. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! Deep into injury time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
And now,
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.